the New World Order. See, the New World Order is how you want to bring new things in your life. Never get lost into the shit that they basically trying to tell you with this New World Order shit. They just basically using fear on you. And by you talking about these shit, you just giving them more power. How about you come up with a concept of how you want to create your own world? How you want to bring your own heaven on earth? How you don't have to go by what society is telling you to do? How you don't have to put yourself into a situation of worrying about these motherfuckers? Because they get their energy and their power from you. If it wasn't for you, there won't be no world for them to basically control or run. Remember, we created this shit together as all spirits, not just one spirit, and that you claim for it to be a godly spirit. We all don't think the same. We all don't feel the same. So that means we all have our own different points of views and different points of perspectives. But you got to look at the general totality and the general concept of when you're saying this New World Order shit. If you claiming on to any races or anything of that matter, fuck race. Because if you claiming on to race, you can have a race on your side of a goddamn day. But are you in power? Do you control your life? Are you willing to basically change your life? If you're not changing your life, but you want to basically get lost to this quote unquote race bait type shit, and you're just losing yourself. And you're playing in a world by creating a world. Because they created these words, they created these laws, they created these languages for you to basically get lost into. Try not to get lost into none of this shit. The focus and the key is to finding out who you are. And when you find out who the fuck you are, then you could put yourself into a situation of manifesting whatever you want to manifest. You don't have to read their books. You don't have to go by their fucking religion or their society and rules. Now, I ain't blasting religion. It's one thing that you can be in a religion, feel me? But you got to know who you're worshiping. Are you worshiping someone that's going to basically say, okay, you're doing this, I'm going to bring you 50-50. It can't be no 100-0 or 120. No. If this person you're praying to is in the spectrum, this person must basically bring you everything that you need and you deserve. Because it's supposed to be an equilibrium scale. The moment you go overboard and praying for something or someone, that means you're overextending yourself. You don't know yourself. And of course, you got to know yourself. You got to know who the fuck you are. Stop giving your power to these people. Because your religion is the government. That's point blank period. See how you got the whole God thing, God? And you see how you got the whole GOV thing, Gov? Now, when you break this down, if you know V is equivalent, the letter V is equivalent to 22. So when you add that up, you get 4. And you know, when you count A, B, C, D, you get 4. So this 4 represents a mind, a mentality that you're constructing on. So basically, that means that V and D is the same thing. So that government and that God word is the same shit. When you break down the alphabetical order words and put the key to the spectrum and see how they basically utilizing words and shit on your mind, this is how